everyone, welcome back to another Brick Clicking Nation video. Today we're going to look at all the sets I'm most excited for coming out on August 1st of 2025. First up, we're going to look at some architecture set. It is the Nwinstein Castle, and that is set number 21063. It's got 3,455 pieces, and that will be retailing for $349.99 Canadian. It's got great scenery. You have the changeable trees on it as well for the mountainside. Now, for that 10-cent piece count, these pieces are going to be particularly small, but just the design of this set is something that I find really good and looks great compared to the source material of the actual Nwinstein Castle in Germany. Moving on to the Botanical collection, we do have a new set coming out, the mini bonsai trees, and that's set number 10373, and that has 709 pieces, and that's going to retail for $79.99 Canadian. We're going to start a little counter here to see what this grand total is going to be by the end of the video. We'll do the cost of the set, plus we'll do how many part total is in that set, and we'll see what the average cost is for all these sets that are coming out. This set here has 3 builds. You can probably build this with a group of 3. The different trees that are in this set look fantastic in a miniature style compared to the original bonsai tree that came out a few years back, and it's great to see that they've created more pots and display stands for these trees. Now, I'm a big fan of Star Wars, so I got lots of Star Wars sets in the collection, and there's 2 great ones that are coming out that I do think that I should add to the collection, but we'll see what happens in the future. The first one that's coming out that I really think will look great in the collection is the ATST Walker, and that's set number 75417. It's got 1,513 pieces, and it's going to retail for $260 Canadian. So it's got that great Disney tax on there for this set. Really expensive set for what you're getting. Sad to see that this is the way that it's going, but everything seems to be getting a lot more expensive and a lot harder to get sets that are great builds added into the collection. But you do get a very detailed build for this set, as well as you get the unique minifigure and the display plaque, and goes along with a lot of the other ships and machines that you get from Star Wars sets. And the second Star Wars set that's coming out on August 1st that I really like is Wicket the Ewok, and that's set number 75430. And that has 1,010 pieces in this set, and it's retailed for $150 Canadian. So let's add that up there to the total. Great builds from what I can see in all the photos. You do get the actual minifigure in that set, as well as a great build for the Ewok. Great to see the shaping, detailing, texture on this set. Hopefully it looks as good as it does in the photos. And hopefully this looks just as good as all the other buildable characters that we've gotten in the past, like the R2-D2, C-3PO, Grogu, Yoda. Chewie's a bit questionable with his eyes and his face structure, but hopefully it does look great with displayed with all those other sets. Another big Lego series that I have in my collection are the Brickheads, having almost all of them except for the Comic-Con ones that you can only get during Comic-Con San Diego. There's 2 of them coming out on August 1st. One is Monkey D. Luffy figure, and the other one is Bungie the Clown figure. So 2 great little Brickheads to add to the collection. Both of them have about 136 to 176 pieces, and those set numbers are 40799 and 40800, and they are both retailing for $12.99 Canadian, and will be coming out on August 1st. And they look like your typical Brickhead. Always have prints. There's no stickers in these sets, which is great to see that they've kept to that on the Brickheads, and they have their characters spot on for the theme and source material they're from. I said I wasn't going to get into it about pricing, but I think the Disney tax has gone way out of hand. I do collect a lot of cars, as you can see in the background, and find it very fun and interesting to get those car builds. And another one that's coming out is Cruella de Vil's car from 101 Dalmatians. Now this build, the shaping, everything looks great. Now the pricing is $65 Canadian, and there's only 378 pieces, which blows my mind how they were able to do that. When you get a Speed Champion 8-stud wide car with even more detail than this, and you're like half the price. So similar piece count as them, but I do like this car. I don't think I can spend the $65 to get a car that's got 378 pieces. But it is a set that I'm excited to see coming out on August 1st, and hopefully something changes or there's huge discounts on these. but because at $65 for it looks to be a 4-stud or 6-stud wide car is astronomical to be thinking of charging that. Now, speaking of Speed Champions, like I mentioned, $65 for Corilla's car for 300 pieces. There's an awesome 2-pack Lamborghini car set coming out with the Lamborghini Revolto and Huracan STO, and that's set number 77238, and that has 607 pieces, so double the pieces for the same price. So, and you get 2 minifigures, whereas the Cruella de Vil car, you only get 1 minifigure and 101 Dalmatian dog in there. So, I don't understand why they need to charge so much on the Disney sets when you can go get other sets that look better, such as this set here. So hopefully something changes on that end. But I'm super excited to get these Speed Champions. Love the Speed Champions. As you can see, we just got the pink Honda S2000 a few months ago, so great build there, and excited to get that put into the collection with these 2 Lamborghini builds, and will look great with the other Lamborghini sets we got in the past, such as the Urus and the Lamborghini Countach that we've gotten in the past. And we also have 2 single pack Speed Champions coming out. One is a Bugatti hypercar sports car, and then we also got the Porsche 911 GT3 RS, and those set numbers are the 77240 and 77239, and they're both retailing for $34.99 Canadian, and they both have around 290 pieces in those sets with 1 minifigure. Shaping and detailing, again, spot on, especially since they moved to the 8-stud wide cars instead of the older 6-stud wide cars. So you can see great detailing, the windshield printing and styling. Both look great on these 2 cars that are coming out. Really excited to get those into the collection. A lot more attainable to get than I mentioned, like the Cruella de Vil car that's coming out. At double the price, basically. So can't wait to get those into the collection. Now, moving away from the traditional themes, I do like the seasonal Lego sets that come out every year, such as the Christmas, the Halloween, the Valentine's, all those great sets that come out during those periods, as they do add a little bit of character to the house on display during those periods. And another great one that's coming out is the Jack-O-Lantern pickup truck, and that's set number 40822. It's got 177 pieces and is retailing for $17.99 in Canada. Looks great, nice, unique little build. Small tires, but it's got a big, giant jack-o'-lantern in the back of the pickup box. And that 1 minifigure that looks extremely exhausted in how he's going to put that into the back of the truck, or how he's going to get it off now, I guess, since he's got it on. But will look great on display during Halloween and add a little bit extra character in the house during that festive season. Now, 2 city sets that are coming out that I'm excited about is the Heavy Duty Recovery Tow Truck with crane. Great to see 2 vehicle builds in this one. Crane boom looks like it extends out quite a bit to be able to pull out that truck from whatever position or scene it's in. And that's it's got 793 pieces and is set number 60467. Now, this set will be retailing for $100 Canadian and will look great beside the other set that's coming out that I like, which is the yellow bulldozer, and that's set number 60466. And it's got 682 pieces and will be retailing for $80 Canadian. Both of these sets look great, will look great beside each other. Maybe the bulldozer pushed the truck into the ditch and the crane truck has to come there and tow it out. But those 2 sets would look great together, even paired with the other yellow big crane that came out a few years back, and would match that theme perfectly, considering every city's got construction going on right now, and those vehicles and tractors and bulldozers and trucks you see everywhere, and every kid loves those vehicles. Now, the last 2 sets, we didn't see them coming, but super excited. They got released a couple weeks back, and the first one that's coming out that's a really unique build and exciting to see is the arcade machine, and that's set number 40805, and it's got 468 pieces and will be retailing for $55 Canadian. Now, going with all the other arcade machines that we've gotten in the past, we got the Pac-Man machine, we've got the Nintendo machine, we got the Atari machine, we've gotten so many other great machines, or even micro builds in some of the sets, like in the Ninjago sets that you can see behind. Now, this set here that set's not as large as the Pac-Man machine or small as the other machines that you've seen in other sets, but this set here would look great beside the buildable minifigure sets, as well as it does have a little hideout place in the back of the machine for the minifigure, and has a couple of coins that you can use in the machine as well. So great display ability with this set, and it's got the traditional space theme back in the day that you got on those arcade machines where you're there blasting away, clicking the buttons. Super great to see that set and hopefully be able to get it on August 1st. Now, the last big set that I think everyone was excited about when it came out was the Transformer Soundwave set, and that's set number 10358, and that's got 1,505 pieces and will be retailing for $230 Canadian. This set looks perfect and looked great with all the other sets like Optimus Prime and Bumblebee, and I think it's not going to be as big as Optimus Prime, but it might be very close in size. And it's great to see that these side builds actually are able to go into Soundwave as a tape cassette. Can't wait to see that set, especially with that sound brick, and see the functionality and how they built it. Hopefully they didn't compromise the structure of the set to get all these details into it, but from what I've seen so far, online photos, it looks perfect. So can't wait to get that one for sure. Now we've reviewed all 15 sets that I'm most excited for coming out on August 1st. Let's check out that grand total up there of what it would cost me to buy all these sets. Drum roll, everyone. We are looking at a total of $1,549 plus applicable taxes in Canada, and a total part count of 12,248 pieces, which is about a 12.5 cent average cost per brick. Now, it's a huge total. I don't think I'm going to be able to do that or buy any of these sets on day one release, but we'll definitely try to get a few of the Speed Champion sets that are coming out. But if you want to help me get to more of these sets, make sure you smash that thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, and let me know down in the comments below which sets you're most excited for on August 1st. Now, just remember, if you're not clicking, you're not building, and we'll see you in the next video.